What's that on that beat?
I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah,
I'm very, very proud of my generation. I see Cino back there. You got DJ BJ, who is just setting records all across, not even Detroit, but the United States. You got Dusty McFly, who, I mean, it's just good songs. You know what I'm saying? It's just good songs.
Those of us who came up in the 70s, you know, we grew up on funk music.
Yeah.
Right. And you know, funk music is really the beginning of this hip hop. That's why I love listening to Shade 45. I said it. Love it. Reminds me of the 70s. So, the snitching thing. I don't buy into this. You know, you got these signs up, just say no to snitching and all that. You know what the translation of that is? The police have no relationship with the community. Let me tell you what. I know. Now, this is a promise. Unlike people that came before me, we will get this done. And I'm going to work with Trick. I'm going to work with it. Because I know together we can get this done.
All right.
That comes from God. Only God could have did what he did with me, because anybody know anything about Trick. It ain't all gonna be, you know. Yeah, you know, I mean, when I got locked up for selling dope, I got caught selling dope. That's what happens when you sell dope. You get caught, you go to jail. That's what was supposed to happen, right? Okay, well, I ain't that person no more, and we have a problem, and I ask God, what can I do?
We as men have got to say enough is enough and step up and take our rightful place. Women have been leading, taking on the charge, doing too much, they do too much at the home.
I represent the youth of the city of Detroit. The description of the person or the persons who was doing those crimes. And it was like a young afro with a hat on with a D on and a hoodie. And I'm like, did I just rob somebody? Because that's all of us. And I'm not no youth that you need to be scared of, and it's so funny because I fit the description, but what does that mean?
I think Nas said it best. He said, people fear what they don't understand and hate what they can't conquer. Stop hating our babies. And speak to our babies. They will tell you everything that they need. Everything that they need.
I'm in an age where we create our own money. We have these shows, we have these parties, we have these events. Not the people who rob in the events, but we're the ones who throw in the events. You know, it's like we have these, we're trying as the youth to have a way to at least make you guys proud, but it's going to look different. You can't be down on our back about why my pants are sagging, because that's how I bought them. That's why they sag like that. That has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with my accomplishments. Tear our youth down before they even get a chance to be what they're going to be. There are a few white people in the room, and I say this to you guys. I like the way that white people let their kids grow up and go through different stages. Your son got pink hair, he got an earring in his nose. You like, well, that's just his phase. We get an afro, which is how my hair grows. And you want to cross the street when I walk down the street, and you want to judge me because I'm this big at 15. I'm 6'3", 300 pounds at 15. Automatically, I'm a threat to you when I'm just a kid. It's like, man, we got to start beating us down because we're not the problem. All the youth. It was people getting robbed and people getting murdered back in the 60s, back in the 70s, back in the 80s, back in the 90s. That does not define us as a time for right now. We all got to come together, but we've been having to come together, so that's nothing new.
We got to get the community involved. What are we doing as a community? Not just meeting in here. When we walk outside them doors, we back in Detroit. We back out there in the jungle. And what we going to do about it? What we going to do about it? Come to another meeting and ask what we going to do about it? Do something about it. Do something about it. Don't be scared to ask God to give you the job he wants you to do. I ain't scared. I'll tell it on the mountain. I don't care. Put it on World Star and everything else. Yeah, I'm Trick, and I said it. I'm going to God first, and whatever the Lord give me, I'm going with what he say, because you don't want to go against him.
You got people who are doing good stuff, and we just keep getting shrouded by the people who not. Pick out who it is. Don't just pick out the youth as a whole, because it's not us. They talked about the rappers that was getting into it. But what about all the other ones that's not getting into it? They got some good songs, and I be banging them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's